So I'm going to be showing you how to make your fan for this Ankara Auto Gele. So this is what I'm going to be using. It's called collar stay. Just ask anywhere where they sell sewing materials for collar stay, and I'm going to show you the measurement I'm going to be using. The width here is 6 inches and the length is 47. 6 inches and the length is 47. Let me see. Let me measure this again. I'm just using the full length because the length of my fabric is 47. So my stay doesn't necessarily have to be the same. So this is 45 inches by 6. Then for my fabric, it is 47 inches long and the width is 14 right here. So here is what you're going to do. You place this in between your fabric, put it on the wrong side of the fabric, cover it up, or you can iron it. You can iron it so that the glue on the collar stay, you see that this part is shiny, that's the glue part. You iron it, ensure that it's staying properly and smooth. But if you don't want to iron it, you just cover it up like this. Ensure that the collar stay is touching the tip. So if possible, you can pin the tip down. This part here, you can pin it down all the way, and then you mark like 1 inch or 1.5 inches here, and then do a straight line with your sewing machine. So this straight line stitch is going to help the collar stay to stay in place. Okay, so after that, you're going to fold this edge, you close it up like this. So I'm going to go to the sewing machine now and just show you what I just explained. I'm moving on to my Auto Gele base. So in front of me, I have 3 pieces. So the first piece here is for the back. The width is 16 inches, while the length is 26 inches, just one piece. And the next 2 pieces that I have here is for my band. And this one is 13 inches, depending on how many pleats you want your band to be. And the width is and the length is 22 inches, 2 pieces. So I'm going to create my V-band. I'll show you how it looks like, and then I'll just show you how to join it to this back part right here. So this is my V-band. So I'm going to overlap this like this. Okay, join it from here to here, and then just join the other one, this part. So I'm just going to join it like this and then sew it down. So when I'm done, when you open it up, it's going to give you something like this. And then I can cut off this excess. Now this is my base right here. So this is how it looks like. So you can decide to attach Velcro to these two parts, or you can also use your belt. So I'll just finish this later on. You can use a turban base too instead. So if you know how to make turban, yes, you can go ahead and use that method for your base. So now that I'm done, it's time for us to just attach the fan to the base. I'm not actually going to be doing a lot of talking right here because I need you to concentrate. And the reason why this video is this long is because there are some details I want you to spot. So you can pause and watch again if need be, because what I like to do whenever I want to start is to get comfortable and also tie my mannequin with velvet or any thick fabric. That will help a lot, and ensure that you are very comfortable, because it's going to take some time for you to be able to create this, and you need to be in a comfortable position. So the first thing is to slant that fan. If you don't slant it from the beginning, it's not going to give you the fan effect. So note that as number one. Slant it before you start to overlay each other. So you ensure that you have your pins in place, because as you pleat over and over, you need your pins to secure it to the fabric. Okay, so that's just what I'm going to be doing basically, which is the first step. Pleat and pin, pleat and pin all through. So just watch me as I do this. You will notice that my fan is already bringing out the shape. You need to be consistent and ensure that your pleating, they are equal. So take note of that. So you see how it's forming. I like the effect, and this is just how I'm going to continue. And the long length that I gave you earlier is going to make a full fan, like a full round fan. So if you want your fan not to be as long as this, you can reduce your measurement by whatever length that you feel will be okay for you. So at this point, after you have gotten your desired fan effects or your pleat effects, you have to tack it down. So you tack those points that you pinned down, tack them together, not to the fabric on your mannequin head, but just together so it can hold in place. So watch slowly as I'm tacking. I'm taking my time to show you this long process. Like I said, auto gele is not something that one can really explain. You have to watch somebody do it. So like I mentioned before, if you have an opportunity to learn in person, it's going to be very helpful for you, because there are some details too that I might not show you here because of the time and the video will be too long. So you can decide to go and learn from a physical academy like our physical academy in Lagos. You can register for the next batch. Just chat me up via the number on your screen so that we can find a slot for you when the time comes. So it's better for you to practice. That's the beauty of Auto Gele. If you don't practice, there are some things that many people will not show you. And even if they show you, not everybody can easily learn online. They need somebody to guide them, to correct their mistakes, to answer all their questions. So many other benefits of a physical class. But of course, if you are not around or you're not even living in Nigeria, you need to be patient to watch the video over and over and then practice. Try it as many times as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to be tacking it. Watch me as I tack so that I won't be talking too long so that you can just focus on what I'm showing you. Then again, at some point, I started using plier to pull the needle. It was thick and I had some pains on my fingers, but it's fine. It comes with making Auto Gele. Okay, it comes with making Auto Gele. You have to be very firm with your hands. Now that I'm done, this is how it will look like. Please don't tack your fan to your fabric, please. Next thing, you put your base, that's the turban base or the Auto Gele base on your mannequin, and it's time for you to place that fan on top of the base. And the next thing you want to do is just to pin it down, and now you can tack to the base. Very easy and simple. You see how it looks. I love the outcome. Tacking, by the time you are done with this process, you already know how to tack the fan to the base if you have done that tacking part properly. I don't need to explain too much. You already know how to tack that. So before you tack, ensure to pin all round and do any adjustments you want before you tack, so that by the time you are done pinning and it's not looking well, you can easily remove the pins and then adjust it. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll see you in another tutorial. Bye for now.
kẹ̀kẹ́ pa kó bá mọ́ wọn lẹ́nu kẹ̀kẹ́ bí kẹ́.